Indeed, then, the former also had just statutes of divine service, besides a worldly holy place. For the tabernacle is constructed, the front part, in which was, besides the lampstand, the table also, and the showbread, which is termed the holy place. Now after the second curtain is a tabernacle which is termed the Holy of Holies, having the golden censer and the Ark of the Covenant, covered about everywhere with gold, in which was the golden urn having the manna, and Aaron's staff which germinates, and the tablets of the covenant. Now up over it were the cherubim of glory, overshadowing the propitiatory shelter, concerning which there is nothing in particular to say now. Now these having been constructed thus, the priests, indeed, are passing continually into the front tabernacle, performing the divine service, yet into the second, the chief priest only, once a year, not apart from blood, which he is offering for himself and the errors of the people. By this the Holy Spirit making it evident that the way of the holy place is not as yet manifest, while the front tabernacle still has a standing, which is a parable for the present period, according to which both approach presents and sacrifices are being offered, which cannot make the one offering divine service perfect as to the conscience, only in foods and drinks and baptizings excelling, and just statutes for the flesh, lying on them unto the period of Reformation. Now Christ, coming along a chief priest of the impending good things, through the greater and more perfect tabernacle not made by hands, that is, not of this creation, not even through the blood of he-goats and calves, but through his own blood, entered once for all time into the holy place, into the holy places, finding aeonian redemption. For if the blood of he-goats and of bulls, and the ashes of a heifer sprinkling the contaminated, is hallowing to the cleanness of the flesh, how much rather shall the blood of Christ, who, through the aeonian Spirit, offers himself flawless to God, be cleansing your conscience from dead works, to be offering divine service to the living and true God. And therefore he is the mediator of a new covenant, so that at a death occurring for the deliverance of the transgressions of those under the first covenant, those who are called may be obtaining the promise of the aeonian enjoyment of the allotment. For where there is a covenant, it is necessary to bring in the death of the covenant victim. For a covenant is confirmed over the dead, since it is not availing at any time when the covenant victim is living. Whence neither the first has been dedicated apart from blood, for every precept being spoken by Moses to the entire people according to the law, taking the blood of calves and of he-goats, with water and scarlet wool and hyssop, he sprinkles both the scroll itself and the entire people, saying, "This is the blood of the covenant which God directs for you." Now the tabernacle also, and all the vessels of the ministry he likewise sprinkles with the blood. and almost all is being cleansed in blood according to the law, and apart from bloodshedding is coming no pardon. It was necessary, then, for the examples, indeed, of that in the heavens to be cleansed with these, yet the celestial things themselves with better sacrifices than these. For Christ entered not into holy places made by hands, representations of the true, but into heaven itself, now to be disclosed to the face of God for our sakes. Nor yet is it that he may be offering himself often, even as the chief priest is entering into the Holy of Holies year by the blood of others, since then he must often be suffering from the disruption of the world. Yet now, once, at the conclusion of the eons, for the repudiation of sin through his sacrifice, is he manifest. And inasmuch as it is reserved to the men to be dying once, yet after this a judging, thus Christ also, being offered once for the bearing of the sins of many, will be seen a second time by those awaiting him, apart from sin, for salvation through faith. Hebrews chapter 9.